What's going on? We got the young boy. They just found the young boy body. I mean, he was on an island chilling with his people. All of a sudden they come back, but not him. Who knows? Shit, I was taught, well, if you came there with, you leave with them. I mean, that's what my mama told me. You came there with them, there with them. You know what I'm saying? Come in, come in, come in on the late night combo. What's going on? Chilling. What you think about this Nolan young man? You think he got a raw deal? He's supposed to come back with his friends, sir. What's up with you, sir? WhatsApp. This your WhatsApp. Yeah, chill mode, family. Chill mode. Trying to get to the bottom of this shit. What happened to Nolan Wales? Somebody tell me, what happened to Nolan Wales? They say he went, and this young boy is just like Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony. He was about to go to college. It's crazy that now his life is over. What the fuck did he do? Did he get some white girl pregnant or something? You just never know with this shit. Motherfuckers are yap you wouldn't even know why. But what y'all think? Was it foul playing ball? He was with his peoples vacationing somewhere, Horn Island off of Mississippi. And his peoples came back, but he didn't. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what really happened to him. They found his body was a victim of white privilege. He was at a seemingly all-white function, and he the only one, that ain't come back. They found his body. I don't see where he had any depression when he would kill himself. He just got accepted to college. You know? Smash that light. Come in, come in, come in. Yeah, that's crazy though. He went with some friends. They came back and left him. Huh? That makes no sense. Smash that light. That's right. What happened? His body got found. What happened? Chilling, Lewis. You heard about this young boy out of Mississippi. Young boy out of Mississippi. He missing now. 60 y'all in here. Let's double tap the screen. What you got going on, Lewis? They did find him. But he was dead. And his friends, said they don't know what's going on. Yeah, it was a young boy out of Mississippi. Him and his peoples went on a little get together. And this young boy had just got accepted into college too, so I don't want to say he killed himself. Oh yeah, what you studying for, Lewis? What degree you getting, fam? What happened to the young boy, man? "18-year-old young boy, gone."
This morning, the desperate search for answers in Mississippi after the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells. Wells, authorities recovering a body believed to be the teen. Investigators and volunteers from the Cajun Navy spent the weekend urgently searching for Wells after he vanished from Horn Island on July 4th.
Nolan Wells was on a boat. He left from a private dock area in the Ocean Springs area and proceeded with his friends to Horn Island.
Wells was visiting the barrier island 10 miles from the Gulf Coast and boating with friends, last seen about 3 p.m. Saturday.
Wow. They left and went back without Nolan. From what we understand, he chose to stay there.
Later that night, when he didn't return home, his mother reporting him missing to police, then quickly taking to social media, posting pictures of the teen, pleading for help finding him. The heartbreaking discovery made about 8:45 Monday morning when authorities say the Mississippi Community College wide receiver's suspected body was found in the water just off the shore. His mother writing, "His father, our family, friends, and I are absolutely devastated," describing Wells as a sweet son who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Now, investigators say they suspect he drowned, but they're still interviewing friends who were with him as they work to pinpoint what exactly happened.
Right. That's why we're still asking for information if anybody had.
Man, was it white privilege? He was hanging out with them upper epsilon elite people that they consider him expendable to kill that young boy. What's your opinion? That shit sound fishy. That motherfucker sound fishy, wishy. Somebody knows something though. I ain't trying to hear you. Somebody knows something coming in. Smash that light. Somebody knows something. That's crazy, ain't it? Why did the guy got killed over the diapers, sir? You in Canada, ain't you? That's a Canadian place. That's somewhere in Canada, ain't it? My fourth was chill. You know, I don't really do all that fourth shit. I chill. What you do on your fourth, sir? You in Memphis too? Right. What you do on your fourth, man? I'm telling you, with Pooh Shashkin, you know, you're in big 30, let off some big 30s. Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, that's what it is. I know what they got going on in Memphis. What you do? Which part of Memphis you in? Orange Mound. Or Whitehaven? Okay. Lewis, I'm going back out there probably tomorrow, the day after tomorrow too. I just gotta get more supplies. I got water. I gotta get more supplies, like depending on who I'm gonna be pinpointing. When I go out there with the water this time, I wanna have like if I'm gonna do a little see if somebody hungry shit, I might have some already sealed up packages. A lot of people don't want to take something like that if you make it. But well, and then some things that go around people that doing drugs. Maybe just a pair of socks or a shirt or something, a couple of t-shirts or something. Something, I mean, to give back to the community. I mean, but yeah, Louis, that's what I do with the donations from the Cash App. I put them into the community, you know. A lot of times people talk that shit. I try to be about it, I mean. Maybe when I was younger, I might have helped destroy the community, but now, I'm gonna see what I can do to give back. Nope. I got like 20 more days. If I don't do it in 20 days, I'm gonna just pay the other half of it. I mean, cause I was gonna go with the one for like $200-300, but then when I did my research, there would be a waste of time to just waste the money because it's not gonna provide what I needed to provide. I needed to be able to get me out somewhere and get me back. The ones that was I'm looking at more like a $700 to $1,000 range. I'll get my supporters to help me out on one end of it, and I'll pay the other half of it. Why do we hate Trump? Brian, with your racist ass, you back here. Why do you hate Trump? Why do you hate yourself, Brian? Yeah, it went off. I mean, it was hot as fuck out there too, Lewis. Yeah, I'm gonna go give away another 60 bottles of water probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Weird ass Brian Price ain't got shit else to do. Smash that light. You're not getting no privilege. You don't get white privilege, Brian. All white people don't get white privilege. Right, make it make sense. Sue from the Bud Files. What's up with you? What's up, Sue? Yeah, make that shit make sense, fam. Smash that like. Was Nolan a victim of white privilege? That's what I want to know. Was Nolan Wales a victim of white privilege? He was hanging out with some pretty elite swanky white folks and turned up missing. And down nobody know nothing. What happened? Did he get somebody's girlfriend pregnant? Because you know they'll show all these pictures of Nolan and his friends, but nobody don't know, and it don't look like it was all hunky dory and they was chill. But the backstory to it. Daniel Bird, what's up with you, Daniel Bird? Did Spain win tonight? Did Spain play tonight? I know they're supposed to be playing. Daniel, did you get over there and participate? Lewis, did you watch the whole joint or just the clips? Because I put the whole thing up there. Did you see that other dude that I ran across, Uncle Dookie? I knew him my whole life. True player for real. Uh, what's going on, the cold starts? Salute to the cold starts for checking out my water video. Yeah, but I had put the whole thing up there too. We could post this video to the top. Yeah, I'm going back out there. Did you see Uncle Dookie? Louis, that Uncle Dookie? Louis, that's my man. I've been knowing him since a little kid. He chill as a bitch. He be everywhere too. I just saw him on the other side of the goddamn in a whole different city. The last time we crossed paths like last month, he was in a whole different city, man. Smash that like. And I said I should out of right. It ain't look like the projects did it. They got a bus terminal in their projects and a McDonald's in their garage. That was the projects. You said it looked like the projects to you? The project, the one I'm talking about, the first one when I was at where the buses was at, that was the projects also. That's not our neighborhood economics. The Indians don't run nothing in our neighborhoods, dude. Indians run mini marts and shit. That's not our neighborhood economics. Our neighborhood economics is probably somewhere downtown Norfolk, downtown New York, downtown Cincinnati. A lot of black people own businesses, man. Y'all let black people and people of color take over America, Brian. Why do you trying to make it seem like white people are superior than the rest of America? Guess what? White people in the same boat with everybody. Y'all broke as shit too. So cut it out, Brian. You're broke as fuck. You got 20 years to pay on that fucking truck. Your bills late just like everybody else, but you'll come in and act like, I mean, just by doing those two emojis shows me that you're broke. You're a broke dude, man. And you're acting, I mean, playing racist. No, I got the video. You see, it's a whole video. Hold on, I gotta post the whole video there because it's the whole video of the whole thing. Where did you see when I was in the McDonald's? Louis, did you see when I was in the McDonald's? Go play, fam. You know what I mean, look with all the emojis. That's some little kid shit. How old are you, man? Like, I don't know, but you know, most of y'all be. You know what I mean? Yeah, Louis, you ain't see it when I was in the McDonald's. Oh, yeah, it was the whole. I had to, I uploaded the whole video. See, some of it was clips. I uploaded the whole video. What's going on, Sue? Cause did you see when I went over to the I asked the people at the brick projects? Wow, 4 people got shot at the team. That's crazy. At the bricks, I went and asked them, could I pass out some water over there? Nicole just dropped her link. What happened to this young man, man? Was Nolan a victim of white privilege? That shit crazy. Can you hit that link right there? Lewis, that's the whole thing right there. Yeah, that was at the bus terminal. That bus terminal was in the middle of the project. HRT is the But no, but did you hear the security guard? I asked him at first, could I do it? He said, yeah. And then he went in, I guess he told him what I was doing, and they probably told him, nah, I can't give him nothing out free. But you notice I went to the front of the thing and still passed him out. Where I was talking to that young guy at, over there by the McDonald's. That's the link to the full with everything in it. I cut a lot of stuff out. No, that's white folks. We didn't own anything, so how they bought and sold us? They brought and sold white people. That's why Donald Trump is now. I mean, he's he's a friend of me to Asians, and he's dissing all other white people. And that's crazy. Donald Trump is dissing all the white people, and he's damn near Chinese now. God damn it. He done cut the white folks off. He did. Okay, he jumped from the black people to the white supremacists to the globalists. Now he done went Chinese. Wow, and there's white people like this guy, Brian Princeton here, still talking crazy. Like, face it, Brian, you're just a broke white guy, man. Don't try to put yourself in with all other white guys. You're a broke clown white guy. Face it, Brian Price. Brian Price, Brian Price, Brian Price. You'll never get rich. Instant cash solutions. Making money from your cell phone. Nah, don't talk to me like you regular. You a racist piece of shit. You still half and half not. No, it's not. It's me against you now. Brian Price. Weird ass white guy. Weird conehead ass white guy. Want to be relevant ass white guy. That's crazy. You come here with a bunch of racist shit, then you try to talk all normal. That's crazy. You should have came talking normal in the first place. You couldn't come with reality. You was coming with all that racist stuff. That's the shit, man. Y'all to talk all that shit and then try to talk politics. Nah, dog. Go kill your ass. Okay, chilling, Jerry. What's going on in Cleveland, man? A lot of people come through here from Cleveland too. Couple of my people's in here from Cleveland. Brian, you just talking out your ass. You're a bum, and you always been a bum. I'm not blaming it on other white people. I'm blaming it on you for your lack of inconsistencies, Brian. Stop making up shit. That shit, nah, that shit. I ain't buying it. Come on, man, with the bullshit. Go sit down, man. Your esteem is fucked up. That's why you were here. I already know that you would never diss nobody that's doing, you know what I mean, worse than you. It ought to be somebody doing better than you. Monta, what's up? Trump has always known he never could control the majority black vote, and the Asian and the Indian made good servants. Right, Monta. But we can't listen to this guy, man. He a regular white guy. He ain't even got no power. Matter of fact, he got there on 2 back notes on his truck, so he can't even talk shit. Tell me shit. You're not even a white person with nothing. Because if you had something, you would be somewhere chilling. You wouldn't be up here acting a fucking donkey. There, Brian Price. For real, man, you know that, right? Brian Price. If you really was doing something, you wouldn't be up here acting a fucking donkey. You just wouldn't. You ain't doing shit. Smash that life. I ain't gotta prove it. You proving it now by just, you don't own shit. You don't. You're just a regular white guy. A bum. As your wife father calls you. A bum. That bum, Brian. Yeah, nah, Brian, you tripping, dog. You don't own shit. White folks don't even own the country. Some Patal or some Jinping ass motherfucker own it. You don't own shit. You're just a lonely ass white boy. Incel. A lot of this shit, this shit attracts incels. That's what you are, an incel. Which one? These? These shits glow in the dark too. I do sell them. I just gotta turn. Would you buy one, Lewis? All I gotta do is turn the link back on. I do sell them. I just been laying low. You don't see the link? I just dropped the link. Lewis, this link right here. Can you see this link I'm dropping? Not that shit. Okay, I'm gonna set the link back up and let y'all know where they at. Yeah, this don't glow in the dark too. I'm gonna set it back up, Louis. Cut that light out right there for a minute, Lou. To see if the shit can glow up. Yep. Nope. Cut the light on, my boo. Nope. This is bullshit iPhone camera. White knows the 4 trillion black dollar. They don't want black to control its worth. We'll stabilize it. That's why they made how to sell to a Negro. I'm in a lot of motherfuckers' head. That shit crazy. I love it. I'm in a lot of guys' head. What's this? Partaklabaka? Anybody got to explain you about $7 trillion, motherfucker? The black dollar, nigga. You talking about explain? Go do some research on it. Don't nobody explain to his punk ass. There's an independent poll taken today where 75% of Americans want Trump to be impeached, convicted, in prison. 75% of the American people. What's up, Darren Collins? A solid stabilizer and a cushion and an excuse. I mean, Mud Butters, what's up? Brian Price, though, he is, look, with the emojis and shit, Brian Price, he like a miserable ass white dude, man. Miserable as fuck. Nolan did what? Write that again. You can't use the capital letters. What happened to Nolan, man? Hey, Mud Butters, what happened to Nolan? Monto, what happened to Nolan? Donald Collins, what happened to Nolan, man? Nolan Wells, his friends left him on this resort, this island, Horn Island, down by Mississippi. And then they found his body somewhere in the water floating. What happened? Was it white privilege? Did he disrespect one of the white guys? Or what happened, man? It was a young boy, he got missing, man. Brian Price, they said you was pussy as hell at Brookside. You was pussy as hell at Brookside, Brian. Yeah, 4th of July, a young black kid was at this high profile up in the island, Horn Island, with some white kids. And his body turned up missing. They came home though. You think drugs? I think he did too. Or somebody, maybe they got to fussing about something. Maybe he slept with somebody's girlfriend. You know he was a football star. Ain't no telling, white boys might have wanted to get some get back. Yes, they did. Brian, you was a clown at Brookside Prom. Brian was a clown. They let you cut the necks down. You was a water boy. Wow. No wonder he's so mad, y'all. Hey, Lewis. This dude, Brian, that said he was talking all this crazy shit, he was the water boy on the school basketball team. Damn. At Brookside. He went nowhere. Mississippi. It's by Biloxi. Damn, Brian. Brian was the water boy at Brookside, lunching out. He's just a scrawny white kid. Wow. Look at Brian. Who beat you up, man? That black guy right there in the yearbook. Wow. He went to the prom with that anorexic. Man, cut it off, Brian. Go sit down. You young too, Brian. You a little kid, man. They saying nada. They say he stayed back to chill. To chill and do what, though? They said he stayed back to chill. Nah, you know that's where you from. No. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna let Brian stay in here. He funny, but you out of here. Smash that like on your way out. Come in with your new or your old troll shit, because you out of here right now. Tombstone Pizza be here. You fired. Smash that like. Yet much better know it's an island where people vacation in. You know, sort of like maybe I would say the type of people there are the same people that will go to the Hamptons will be down there. I mean, Monta says, you see how the white outside of Jackson took control of the Fed fund for the city public work. Mississippi is still just a racist in 1990. Yo, I'm telling you, all of this shit still 1954. All the stuff we're going through, we should not even be having to ask a question when this young man is at what happened to him. Nolan Wells' body found. What happened? Was it white privilege? And a lot of people think it's racist, but was he hanging around some people and taking advantage of white privilege and fucked around and got, missing? Smash that like, y'all. Yup, Mississippi burning all that shit. Foul play. This shit getting crazy. Like every day, more and more shit happening. Is this gonna be the catalyst or what? Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, why would he stay by himself on an island? White folks, man, they think they can do anything. Like a few of them that just was in here, in here. Make sure y'all take that poll too. Let's see here. Trump approved 38%, disapproved 19%. Obama was better 19%. They both suck 25%. Okay. You said that's what happens in the top Department of Justice is corrupt. Old lot didn't push the damage of Katrina until he found the billions of FEMA dollars spent. Man, they ate with that FEMA shit. They ate with that FEMA shit. Brian, go back to your old job as a glory hole in Alabama. You were a glory hole in Alabama. Yep. Hey y'all, Brian Price, he was a glory hole back in Alabama. They used to call him Brian of Wet Lips. What you want? Some of his mouth or his hips. He'll do anything for some chips. Smash that like. It's 10 of y'all in here. Let's get the likes up to 100, man. And Nolan Wells' body found. What happened? Was it white privilege? Was he, I mean, mingling with the upper echelon and something happened? You know, was it a beef? We're going to get him out there and then we're going to all jump him. I'm telling you, that it go down. Segregation 2026. Okay, that's what it is. I think if all Mexicans have to go back to Mexico, all white people should go back to U.S. All black, but all black people. That's the thing. All white people are from Europe. All black people are not from Africa. Ain't that crazy? Some of us are from America. That way, whatever. Thousands of years of black people traveling, but not as of late. Some of us was here when the Europeans came here, dude. Aria, what up with you? Let me put a jacket on you, crazy ass, because you come through all the time too. You're a supporter, whether you like it or not. Smash that like. Alabama was the Klan. Yup, Alabama still is probably. For Bull Connor. And look at Brian. Wow, man. You know that vanilla is black, right? It's a shriveled up black bean, yup. That's you. Shriveled up piece of shit. Shriveled up piece of shit. They ain't giving you no 40 acres and a mule. And when they did, they took it back. They gave the black people 40 acres and a mule after the Civil War. But when they got that pussy ass slaveholder in there, Johnson, he took the 40 acres and a mule back. Ain't that crazy? I'm below the Mason-Dixon line. All this shit suck, above and below, but it's home. Alright, Xavier, one monkey don't. Let's get another monkey with a longer tail. This monkey couldn't swing so well. Alright, that's what it is. Because you leave, this shit ain't gonna stop, and it ain't about race. You just can't handle it because you're probably a racist. Wow. Why you keep saying we? Y'all didn't give us shit. Why you keep saying we? You wasn't on the motherfucking slave ship driving the boat. You probably was on the indentured servant. Don't. Why you saying we? Y'all kill me, latching on to these white folks, and you're white, and if you're poor and you're white, how are you fixing your mouth and say we? If you owe anything on anything, Brian, you about we. You're a fucking broke ass white boy talking about we like you did so much. How are you taking somebody else's accomplishment, some wicked white man's accomplishment, and you probably a good white dude with the bullshit? See what I'm saying? See how we. You good? You probably regular people, but you in here fucking talking about we. Look, we. Wow. Wow. Look now, pick up Xavier. Y'all fussing about who owns shit. Was it Brian or was it Xavier? I thought you was gone, Xavier. I thought you was gone, Xavier. Now you are. You fired, dude. Y'all kill me, man. Y'all come in here talking crazy, and then when somebody get on you, you know what I mean? And then you try to talk normal when you see that it is a decent conversation. It's not about race. I'm not a racist at all. Yeah, life is crazy, fam. Did you hear about this stuff with the young boy, Nolan Wells? Obama ain't do nothing for black people. You know what I mean? Because Obama wasn't lobbied by black people. He was lobbied by the LGBTQ. That's who did everything for. Who did anything for any white person? Nobody. No president did anything for white people. What are you talking about? Obama was legit, Tony. What's up with you? You know what I mean? You keep saying we, like, I love it when I hear something broke. You know what I mean, motherfucker? Jack somebody that got something. Because it shows you're a jock rider. You've been a jock rider. Jock rider. Oh yeah. Shoot me some. Hey Arya, is this the Arya from like the is your name Arya from like the Game of Thrones? Pussyfoot Productions. What's up with you? You always come in here with the weird shit too. And you got Chuck the Builder as your picture. You know Chuck the Builder used to get pegged. Y'all white folks crazy. You didn't get any tax breaks. I got tax breaks from a 1099 miscellaneous. You didn't get any tax breaks. Stop talking crazy. I love it though when I hear somebody that be like, basically, you're probably in the trailer park. You got some dip in your mouth and you're texting on your Android phone, the old Android too, with the little green man. You know what I mean? Just a couple of y'all in here delusional or something. Yeah, they got paid. But no, all that was the United States became the #1 slaveholder. The United States became the #1 slaveholder. And so therefore they just released their slaves that they bought from the slave masters into the United States plantation. People don't understand that. They didn't free anybody. The United States paid for them to be allowed to be let go into the United States interior. So the United States became the biggest slave owner. And then the Confederates, you know where the Confederates went? Here, I'm gonna show y'all something. See this right here? They want to know where the Confederate gold was at? The Confederates went here, down south to southern Mexico and started what they call the Banana Republics. And this is one of the companies that they started. This is right here, Chiquita Banana. That means little girl, Chiquita Banana. This is one, you know what I mean? Go do your history on it. No, no. They only got in power 1492 after the fall of Grenada, when the black man's decline from Europe. Before that, the black man was Europe's teacher. We taught Europeans how to wash their body. Not black Americans, but black men in the world taught Europeans how to wash their bodies, taught them about math and science and school and law. You know what I mean? There's no right muscle. Y'all just got in power. Wow. Okay, yeah, that was my favorite character on Game of Thrones, Arya. Arya was tight as hell. Especially when she went and got that training. That little girl had heart. Yeah, most of the slaves that came to America went to South America. Black people was already in America because there was a crazy trade already going on. Yep. Not to talk that shit, tell them. A lot of white men like bending over for any man because they just, let's go to Google LGBTQ. You know who you're gonna see? A bunch of white women and white men. Tony, Google it. Let me see. I'm gonna Google it. Nope, y'all can't think at all, Brian. That's why ain't shit working. That's why Trump can't seem to shake Iran. Y'all can't think at all. That's why this shit ain't working. But we're not in Africa. Tube state. That's what you gotta realize. We're in America. Why are you talking about what's going on in Africa? We're all Americans. I sure hope I am. Black man was lynched by a white man, so we gotta talk about the bigger picture. That lynching ain't shit. The stealing of the heritage. No, slave ships was coming here. America ain't want the world stage to know they were still dealing with slaves. But we'll talk about slaves all day. What about right now with this economy? How we gonna feed ourselves? We can talk about that slave stuff later on. But the longer we stay in the past, we'll never be able to get ready for the future. Who y'all think gonna be the next president? And do y'all think it's gonna be one of them Democratic socialists? They done flipped the Democrats on some shit. Twump. Twump! I gotta make that shirt. Yep. That's why you could tell Africans from natives that was already here. Because really, okay, it was one in Louisiana, right? But you can see the concentration of African slaves was from Charleston, South Carolina, which was one of the biggest slave ports in the 13 colonies. Charleston, South Carolina, and Savannah, Georgia, is where mainly they took the Africans that they brought here, and that's where they remained because their culture didn't seem to permeate too much into the interior. It's a different vibe. Look at this dude. Why you say that? Well, I say it would be nice if it was a Democratic Socialist. They don't want you to be rich. But they block out that a bunch of white people came too. Christopher Columbus did not say that. Y'all, I'm gonna explain to you about Christopher Columbus. Okay, Christopher Columbus, they say he was from Italy, right? Italy did not exist. He was a Spanish nigga that, remember when 1492, Spain was in control of southern Italy, so it was considered to be Spain. He was just another Spanish drunkard who, in the fall of Granada 1492, when the Muslims and the black people that was ruling Europe got pushed out, they found their maps and where they was getting all their motherfucking money from. Because you can't go to war without having your money right. And they had been to war with those Europeans for their own shit for Europe for like 900 years. So when Ferdinand and Isabella from Castile and Aragon got married and got the black people out, they got to deal with the Spanish Pope Borgia to go back and they found the maps. And they said, okay, we'll get under God, you can go over there with Portugal and y'all can cut that shit up. They didn't know North America exists. Until they got here. Columbus never even came to the fucking mainland. He came to an island. He didn't even know which island he came to at first. That's crazy talking about Columbus. Columbus never even came to the mainland. Man, who cares about what's going on with Africans, dude? I'm American. I see white people in the bushes eating raw college. For real, let you know. They are, man. And you know it. Christopher Columbus sailing over the unknown sea. Man, he ain't come to Haiti. He came to Cuba. He ain't come to Haiti. He don't know where he came at. And you know what? Black men were here before him on the Yucatan Peninsula and all. And even living in America. But they won't tell you that because they'll keep you with your romanticized lies so y'all can have something to hold on to. Guess what? You know a great white shark ain't the greatest shark. You do know that, right? Wow. You try to hold on to something. White people ain't good. Never get suntan in the sun. Stop it. Come on, man. If you are Jim, why don't you change your name to Muddy Waters? Man, Christopher Columbus got brought there by black people. Y'all keep forgetting Spain was ruled by black people for 900 years. Go look at the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. You know what that ship is that he's floating on? This gonna crush it. Google what kind of ship did Christopher Columbus come to here on. He came here on a African caravel. Go Google it. That y'all are so fucking, y'all minds ain't working, man. Christopher Columbus came here on an African ship. African people been coming here for centuries to this side of the world. The trade winds lead you right here. You can literally just stand on a fucking, lay on a piece of wood that'll float you right here, dude. You are crazy, man. Y'all, your logic. You so worried about the great white Ryan. Go sit. You can tell you a little kid. You wrote the cup up there, everything. You can tell you like a little kid, man. Right. He tried to get the Haitians out because they done stole all the iridium. You know, Haiti is full of iridium, gold, silver. You know what I'm saying? Copper. You know what I'm saying? Iridium is only found in two places. In Haiti and in South Africa. They've been mining that shit out of there. Man, Africa ain't got nobody doing shit. Ain't none of us from Africa. Y'all gotta stop. This a myth. White folks lie to white folks about that shit. White folks lie to white folks because black people been them. We don't got shit in Africa, dude. I got 5, 6 grandmas back. Ain't an African in that shit. That shit crazy. Smash that like. Brian, you just delusional too. It's ours. They don't give a fuck about you. White folks with money don't give a fuck about Brian Price puss ass. That little gerbil head Brian. Look, Brian that went to Brookside. They don't give a fuck about you. You know that picture you took with your daddy? He got the crown on, you got the mushroom on your head. Yep, you a mushroom head motherfucker. They don't care about you, Brian. It's ours. They looking at you like, lock his little puss ass up. It's ours. Black Matter? That's Tony in them. That's my boy. If you looking for Black Matter, that's some random guy. A content creator. He's Black Matter, dude. No, but let's get on Brian. Brian, Africa. Y'all can have Africa. Mm-mm. You can have France, Paris. Y'all know that Europe has a bed bug infestation. Yep. You can have all that shit. And a lot of upscale white hotels got the bed bug infestation. Y'all got to stop. Why y'all lonely white dudes like to separate everything with race and you'll come in and say me, a black man, you say I'm racist? Why y'all like to separate everything with race? Right. Blacks ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit for real. As a whole, I run across people that be like, I don't worry about politics because they always used to these people just doing what the fuck they want to anyway. So, I mean, a lot of times people are disenfranchised with this shit. Like, why am I voting and it's still gonna happen? That's what you say, Tony. That's what you say, dude. Hey, man. That's what you say. Because I haven't said nothing racist yet. Nolan Wales' body found. What happened? Was it white privilege? See, I just asked the question. You answer it or take offense to it and see it as racist because no more likely a hit dog gonna holler. Know what I mean, a whoop dog ain't gonna bark. And you hear this shit and you go, he's racist. I just pull you in. But then what's your opinion on it? Was it white privilege? Was he somewhere with them white folks with money and something happened? I'm just not afraid to talk to you about it in layman terms. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, his funky ass. He probably was busy picking bed bugs off his chinchy bug ass. He came here in a fucking African caravel with conquistadors that were African and Greek. You ever heard of the Greek? Tell me, since you know so much about Christopher Columbus, what was the name of the Greek conquistador? Huh? What's the name of the Greek conquistador? Half the conquistadors from Africa. That's so crazy. It was black. Y'all are so fucking dumb. White women love black men. They do. Christopher Columbus came over here with a bunch of black dudes. Esteban was a black dude. Black people showed them how to get here, man. They already was coming here. White folks put it in their mythology. And what's so crazy, a lot of y'all know this shit. A lot of you white guys know it and you just don't want to realize it, and you'll do a bunch of this semiconductor ass racist stuff that you're doing. Right, Monta. But what's so dangerous about that with Africa is they're not saying no. They're kicking them out and then going independent. They're kicking them out and taking on another colonizer because the United States, Russia, and China are deeply rooted in Africa right now. The dude Torre, he's being controlled by Russia. You can see how everything he's doing is straight out of the Communist Manifesto. You know what I mean, they traded one colonizer for the next. You got more resources. Yep. No, give me some money. Because friends across your ass, money only can get spent. When it's gone, it's gone. You know what it's made for. That's what it is, spend it. I mean, but a friend, shit, just when you think they're a friend, they'll cross your motherfucking ass. So, shit. No. Nope. The Greek conquistador was Don Theodorus Grigio. Don Theodorus Grigio. Spelled Griergo. Y'all didn't even know about him, did you? But most of the conquistadors was black. So y'all be just not knowing history, just spitting what they told you in school and standing on it because you don't want black people to be in power or ever had any kind of over you. And that's stupid. Yeah, who needs friends? Give me my motherfucking money. I buy some friends. At least I know that they bought and paid for. When it run out, they gone probably. So it is what it is. I enjoy it till it lasts. Let's keep it real. A lot of y'all living fake facade lives. Y'all don't know how to fucking keep it real. Because all you do is, hate. Grigio, man. He was a Greek conquistador. He was on the southwest side of things. You said it was a revenge killing. Wow. That's crazy. The African need to just, do them. They need to try to fly. They got all the resources in Africa. And they got the second strongest river pool, the Congo. They should have a fucking nuclear power plant on that motherfucker that have not power all of Africa, half of it at least, because that's, I don't understand it. Where's these big projects? Where's the, that's why I say, they make their bed, they gotta lay in it. It's on them. They ain't scared to fight for it. Like, what the fuck happened? I'm serious, like, what the fuck, man? Melissa Blankenship, wow. Smash that like. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and check out the content. I just went on a free water drive. I was handing out ice cold waters to the have-nots in the community. Make sure y'all get over there and donate to the BNC Foundation. Shout out Camelama and everybody else that donated earlier. That's what it is. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, but a lot of y'all be just on the surface of history and stuff and be running y'all mouth. Most of the conquistadors that came with Columbus, and Columbus was kind of swervy himself because he came from Spanish Italy. That Italy as a country didn't even know he came from southern Italy. You think that, because you know what, it could have been because you notice all three of them were football players. Nolan, Austin, and Carmelo were football players, and they were defensive football players also. Y'all ain't gonna get me on the conspiracies. What's going on, Talia? Y'all ain't gonna get me on the conspiracy shit. The report was Nolan was just basic bait until they can soften the real facts. What does that mean though? He was just basic bait. Smash that like. But y'all know he was out there at a that was like a island for rich people, and he stayed back. You go out there, somebody invites you, and you stay. It doesn't make sense. That's why I'm asking the question: was it white privilege? He was out there amongst, you know what I mean, the white elite. Seemingly from the pictures, he was the only black guy out there. Okay, I got you now. I understand how you wrote that. It's basically just softening the blow. They're not going to tell you what really happened. But yeah, he was out there enjoying white privilege. And something the fuck happened. What happened? Nolan Wells? Was it white privilege? Did one of them elite white people get mad with him, or I got you now, you slept with Jenny? What the fuck? Something. Or I don't want you going to college and be better than me. It's something, man. Yo, I did not want to say that. Was there more to the story? Yo, that's gonna be my next joke. I'm gonna say, was it a lover's quarrel? Wow, hey, don't steal that. I got that one, my child. Was it a lover's quarrel? Ooh, hold on, I'm about to change that now. That's what it is. What is a lover's quarrel? Brandon, go eat a glizzy wizzy. These white boys going down to whatever they did. I'm about to make that the thumbnail. Wow. Wow. Was it a lover's quarrel? Wow. That's crazy right there. Was it a lover's quarrel? I hope they don't get mad with me, man, for this one. But I got to do it. Like Romeo and Juliet. That dude seems shaky, wakey. They might be risky biscuit. Smash that light. I mean, cause he was out there with some all white people, and they were like upper echelon. It was in the white community. That's what I'm saying. White privilege. Did somebody that was in the white community, um, did he meet his demise at the hands of somebody? I mean, while he was trying to take advantage of white privilege. That's all he was doing, enjoying white privilege. They had him out there with him. You know what I'm saying? Was he enjoying it? Did he make his demise because of white privilege. But no, I'm thinking more of what somebody just said. Nolan Ryan. Yep. I'm thinking what somebody just said. Was it that, in fact? You know what I'm saying? Was it a lover's quarrel? That shit crazy, man. But y'all right, they hugged the fuck up. They hugged the fuck up. Smash that like. No, it doesn't. See, you'll never get it why I said it was white privilege. Because he was somewhere that he wouldn't have normally been. You will never get it because you won't allow yourself to think. You'll never get it. You won't allow yourself to be human and think. What? Smash that like. Smash that like, y'all. It kills me when people that call me a racist and then say a bunch of racist stuff. Tony Montana. Tony Montana. Let's get them likes up, man. Was it a lover squirrel, man? I'm telling you, they could have got the beef, and he's going away to college. The 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 the, the young man, Nolan Wells, is going to college. Trump 2028. That's what it is. Are you referring to Donald Trump Jr. or literally Trump 2028? Smash that like, y'all. Was it a love of squirrel? Smash that like, y'all. What happened with Nolan? And I'm telling you, he pretty cozy with dude. Like, he's pretty cozy on that picture I saw him. He said Trump. Nolan looked pretty cozy with dude. They look cozy on that thumbnail. And I'm just saying. Was it a lover squirrel? You know, Nolan was set to go play college ball. Smash that like, y'all. Lamar Garrett, what's going on? Yeah, they always exposing their nakedness. Monta. Monta, what part of the country you in? Smash that like. I see the South is still the South. It's still bad racism and inequality. But y'all never thought of that. It might be a lava squirrel. I see your post, inflation low, because people can't buy anything. Which one? I do a lot of posts on inflation. The one with the Donald Trump in the hood, where he said he loved inflation. Did you see my joint? When yep, probably went bad, and he going off to school, or they got to fighting. He didn't want to do it no more, or either you come out, or it was something. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some crazy shit too. But they gonna question them little white dudes. They gonna press their ass. They gonna tell it. It's crazy though. I'm telling you. Yep. Went bad. And now, you know what's gonna be so crazy? I'm gonna see what they're gonna call if it turn out that one of these young white guys killed him. Hopefully not. But I'm gonna see how they're gonna treat him like they was treating Carmelo Anthony. Yep, if one of these white guys killed him, I'm gonna see if they're gonna treat him like they treated Carmelo Anthony. Yep. Yep. That's crazy. It probably was some lover shit, I'm telling you. They had probably had a lover's quarrel, and now the black guy's dead. And the white guys are, don't tell anybody. My dad's got a lawyer. No, you see how they hugged up? That ain't no fucking buddy shit. They hugged the fuck up like they Scrooge McDuck or something. Yeah, look like a duck is a duck, man. Maybe that's what it is. They had a lover squirrel, man. I'm just thinking outside the box. What music festival? What he had on the Uncle Sam suit? That dude. Is that who you talking about? The dude with the Uncle Sam suit on? And ain't this gonna be crazy if that shit come out that they was lovers and they had a quarrel, they fought. You know what I'm saying? I bet money could come out to be some shit like that. They were lovers. He was going to college or some shit. But we went to what music festival and did what? Big family names in Mississippi. They got to do with this. I'm telling you, it was white privilege. I bet you it come out that it's some white privilege shit and it's a cover up. And it might be some, you know what I mean, some frou-frou shit. Some telling me it was some foo-foo shit. La 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 la. I bet you it was some foo-foo shit. That foo shit. I bet you though. I bet you this stuff gonna turn out. It's gonna be gay. Dude gonna be messing, playing in mud. Smash that like, hold on. Needless to say, did you see the guy go from Michigan? Okay. Ain't nothing in those circles. Yeah, 28-year-old motherfucker at college. That stuff in Mississippi is sad. The music festival was a June 29th. They had to access his bank account. Everything said he had a mental breakdown. The black dude that we talking about right here, ain't that crazy, Monta? That guy looks so weird, man. When you look at what's his name? Terrell Robinson. He looks so fucking weird to me, man. You think he really did it? I bet you that Terrell Robinson shit is some. I'm telling you. Okay, wait. You know, Barack done allow gay people to get married. He probably, one of them was on some other shit. One of them was, no. What about my career? My family won't understand. Was it a lover's quarrel, y'all? Nolan Wales body found. Wow. $1 to a donut, it probably was. Some fool shit. I'm telling you, are y'all gonna send this? If one of these young white guys have killed him, you think he should go to prison? Lamar, if this is a white kid that killed this guy, you think this guy should go to prison? Well, it's a norm in America to be gay. A lot of people put up those, you know what I mean, macho fronts. I say your preference is your preference. Don't exploit it and don't weaponize it. I don't give a shit what you do. Well, if he did do this, if some little white kid did do it, it was in Mississippi, he going to one of the toughest prison systems where he will be punked. So if it is, oh, and if it was a couple of white guys, they will go to prison and be punked. So y'all talk all that shit about Carmelo Anthony. Now what? Now maybe some little white kids killed this guy, man. And for what? Blackberry molest. I bet you it's on some football shit. It never fails. I bet you it's on some football shit. And that's my opinion. Okay. 7 Gator, what's up with you? Somebody had came through and asked what 7 Gator was. What's up with your 7 Gator? You see, they got a missing little young dude. They found this body off of Horn Island in Mississippi. I'm asking the question, man. Was it a lover squirrel? Okay, what you been drinking? What you been drinking? Okay, okay. Got a couple of flights, huh? Because he played football and can swim, that means he couldn't have been gay. They just had some gay dudes competing against our daughters, but you because he played football and swam, that's a, okay. Oh, that's what I drink. IPAs. That stout, too coffee tasty. I like IPAs. Wow. Okay, the Ryan Gas truth a lot of those. Okay, Gator, well, good you had a good time. But Lamar, you said I doubt he was gay. Nolan played football and could swim. Likely candidate. Likely candidate. Y'all think the white boys knew they left him back over there on that island somewhere floating? So that's crazy, man. I got to know about this shit. Michael Johnson. Help you do what? Sir Hannes Mola. Sure, I'll help you. What's your cash out? Hurry up, hurry up. I'm counting five, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too late, dog. Get out of here. There's 7 people in here, man. What y'all think? $3K square foot island, football player, gay or not, nobody has seen him. And the mother, well, did she have the phone or did they give her the phone? What's going on with you, Akeem Page? Akeem, have you heard about this shit? This young boy Nolan Xavier Wales. I'm chilling, Akeem, man. Was just coming in from work, fam. Smash that like 10 of y'all in here, man. the center position in football. I was flossing literally, yeah. Gator. Me too. Okay. Was the Republican girl there? Was creepy Republican girl there? Yeah, I came from Mississippi. The young boy. He was supposed to go to college and everything, man. Smash that like. Sahanu. Mola. I gave it the office, dude. Smash that like. Seven Gator, what's your thoughts on Nolan Wales disappearing? You think it was white privilege? And when I say about white privilege, he was out there enjoying white privilege. He was in an elite, I mean, little spot, nobody else but him and his friends. And what happened? Why did he get left? Nolan Wales, he was a young black kid. He got missing in Mississippi. His body washed up. Shit, the United States buying all the flags too. And also MAGA buying their hats from China. You know they get their phones from China. Donald Trump getting the MAGA phones from China. All that shit. China got big business over there. Half of this shit is in our houses. 99% of it is made in China, dude. So what are you saying? America's making China rich. I can't tell. I don't see him up with a bunch of. I said his boyfriend might have been white, not his friends. I'm not giving you one red fucking for a jar. So honey Nunu, I'm not giving you not one red for a jar. You're gonna spend it all on prayer rugs. No, stop asking for money. Yeah, we straight up consumers. We don't create shit. All we do is work at replenishment centers. We don't make shit. We got a bunch of replenishment centers. I don't think he did, but ain't nothing wrong with that. If he didn't hang with black people, I'm saying that doesn't mean he should be abused or killed. That's why I asked, was it a lover's quarrel? But they seem a little too tight knit, them two. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Right, but I'm saying it's cut and dry with this one. And that's why I'm saying, was it white privilege because he was out somewhere? If it did come down to it, he could be erased. They won't. You know what I'm saying? But as more and more shit come out, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. I think they had a lover's quarrel. Got to fighting. The white boys probably jumped Nolan ass and left him somewhere. You know how that shit go. Or maybe the boys caught him and Nolan together. Whoever is the head of that clique is the guy that did Nolan in. The leader. The leader was going with Nolan. They were boyfriend and girlfriend. And everybody else got behind him. No, that's just some white dudes with Confederate flags. And at the Clinton, some white guys with Confederate flags. What's wrong with that? Of course they'll blame it on the girl. And I don't want to hear no speculation now. I want it to come out that maybe Monta, the Chinese own a great deal of the United States. They own Smithfield Packing. You know, they make Jimmy Dean sausages and Genoa's sausages and all those brands. And the Chinese own the corporations here. He left with a girl. Hopefully, because if it comes out that it's one of these little white guys, I want him to bomb his ass. So hopefully, I mean, for real. I'm telling you though, there's something ain't right with this shit. He ain't had to go like that, man. I'm serious. He didn't have to go like that, and I want my daddy's records. Simple as that, family. And if it's a little white kid that killed him, I want him to get the same punishment like Carmelo. He should get even more worse than Carmelo. But I bet you it turn out to be some gay shit, y'all. It's gonna be, watch. Watch it be some gay shit. Chilling, fam. What's up with you, A? A2, what you think about this Nolan Wales situation? This Nolan incident is normality when black and whites interact party-wise if another Jasper, Texas with sexual deviance overtones. What happened in Jasper, Texas? I'm telling you, this shit, something happened. And it might be a lover squirrel, man. Might be a lover squirrel. The Confederate people crazy. Why they crazy? They love their heritage. There's nothing wrong with it. Smash that like, y'all. Obama. That's crazy though. He went on vacation with these dudes, and now he's subject to never be. Well, he's dead. They found his body. Who knows, man? I don't mind hating white people, dude. What the fuck, nice? Why did y'all come up with that bullshit, fam? Because I said white privilege. They'll keep things that y'all know that y'all ain't getting none of. That's why I do a lot of trigger words. I'm not trying to make you. I'm not hating on white people. I'm just trying to get you in so we can hold a conversation. You must feel some kind of way. That too. That's why I do it, because if it ain't you, why you feeling some kind of way about it? No, Nate. We're talking about white privilege. The black guy was with the white people, man. It's not racist, Nate. You think you a bully too? I can look at your profile pic. You soft as fuck though. Nah, dog. Don't come in here trying to ask me a bunch of shit. This YouTube, I'm supposed to be here every day. Go look through my content. I'm mostly political. If it's something that seems might be white privilege, I speak on it, dog. I'm not a racist at all, so you need to bring your punk ass in here and check me out, Nate, and stop assuming because of the title, you feel me? Ain't nobody in here crying about the white man, dummy. Brick face ass. I told you, you fancy yourself a bully. Don't nobody pay attention to you, dog. At least I don't. At least I don't. You think you're a beast. There was a woman named Shanquilla Jackson who was murdered by her 6 friends on a resort. I saw that. I remember that. And they let them come back to the country. That shit crazy. I remember that was recently. About 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Nice to beach you live in. I don't know what because he's weirded, man. They ain't handing them out to black people either. What the fuck I'm coming to Cali for? Cali got a high ass cost of living, and most people from Cali, man, either they super chill or they super weird. There's no middle. Either they super weird or they super chill. Everybody in Cali ain't super weird, but from what I know, there's some weird motherfuckers in Cali, man, that I met. Smash that like, man. And you know what, Henry, you're right about that. That's the first thing you said that I noticed that you was right. California is ran by communists. Don't say there's no white privilege here. Say that you are not benefiting from white privilege. You understand? Not all white people benefit from white privilege. That was crazy. Her mama wanted to know what happened. And those people was her friends. I think they were just hating on her. Nice, stop trying, man. You haven't gotten into them at nice, because, you know what I mean? Your brick face, you know what I mean, had to get it from the rough. Henry, what part of the country you live in? And it does. He was at an elite island known frequented by predominantly white people. And now he comes up missing, everybody else home chilling. I'm telling you, it was a lover's quarrel. Yo, if God give you anything, you better question it. Because I ain't heard nobody ain't got that long. Couple of billion years that they even talked to God besides Enoch and a few other people. So if God gives you some motherfucking lemons, shit. East Coast, Southern Virginia. Feel me? Is it true it never rains in Southern California? It never rains in Southern California. It never rains in Southern California. Smash that light. That young boy shouldn't have got killed, man. I don't care how you mark it up. Young dude should have been dead. But I'm telling you, it's probably some lover shit. Him and dude was probably lovers, man. What's up with you, Dolly? I see you up late, fam. What's up with you? Dolly, you hear about this stuff with this young boy, Nolan Wales. He had a football career. You know what I'm saying? He was going to college to play ball. And now, look. Now, I don't know what's up with him, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Smash that light. Communists and socialists are code word for non-white, non-Republican. But you know, this country is designed around the allegedly straight white Protestant male. This is their country. But now I say allegedly because some 99% of them don't want to be straight no more. 99% of them don't want to be Protestant. I mean, and I ain't sleeping. And even coming when down. Right, Kim? Yeah. On the hot dog. What? Lolly, you want some chips or something, baby? Want anything? Want some cookies? Hmm? Want some cookies? Go get them. Smash that like, y'all.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, I got y'all for you. And even stormy weather. I bet you it come out, it was some lover shit, watch. Dude and them was on some girl shit, watch. It was too hugged up. Wasn't no. Go look at that picture of Nolan Wells and that white guy when they got their shirts off. Something wrong right with that shit. Last time I seen a white dude with his shirt off with some black dudes, it was Justin Bieber. And y'all know what they say happened with that. The last time I seen a white dude with his shirt off, it was Justin Bieber. It was the B. And now what? Y'all know Justin Bieber sucked. Literally. Justin Bieber. That's why I'm saying it may be some queer shit. Because it just seems funny that somebody's gonna. Hey, yo, Rob. Here you go. There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's me. That's you. March of the random feminists. Democrats divide America. Corpse, what they got to do with what's going on with this young black man? Yeah, for real, Gator. They need to go up. Y'all know Robin Williams was on some weird shit. He ain't never come back after he played Miss Doubtfire. Miss Doubtfire. What y'all think about dude Nolan? Nolan might have been in an entanglement. I'm telling you, because this probably might be a crime of passion. I know Peter Pan is more was real life. The dude that wrote Peter Pan surrounded himself with a family of boys and shit. I'm telling y'all, this young kid, man, that shit can come out on some weird shit. Watch. Where's the guy Nate Hodges at? The bully. Any new information on this young boy, Nolan Wells? It's crazy how they say he stayed behind, huh? Shakespeare, even in Kabuki, Japanese traditional actors are money than men. You ever watched any Japanese Kabuki or anything like that? What happened to Nolan Wells? I'm serious. I want to know that. I'm curious. Was it a lover's quarrel? And if it come out that it was a lover's quarrel, I'm gonna tell y'all. I told you so. They was playing in the pudding. Actually, what? They were playing in the pudding. Y'all get over there and give a thumbs up to my BMC water drive. I just did a water drive yesterday. Giddy up on the hearts. I see Ice done shot somebody too. And if the Iran war is over, why are they still bombing Iran? Somebody please help me. I beg. No, it's late. My audience isn't. I mean, this is, you know what I mean, a little snatch up. You know, a little politics. It's late, man. I bet you it's on some lovely squirrel shit, though. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wrap this one up, man, because it's late on this side. It's, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Same back time, you know what I mean? But can you do us a favor and shout out? Shout out Kaylee Taylor, 6-year-old girl shot and dead in Alabama, July 6th, please. Okay, no doubt, man. Shout out Kaylee Taylor, a 6-year-old girl shot dead in Alabama on January 6th. That's heartfelt right there. Keep your head up, fam. Was that one of your family members? Oh, Keisherry. What's going on, Keisherry? You always come through here. Yeah, what happened with the young girl getting killed? Kaylee. That's what it is, player. But yeah, what happened with her, man? The capital letters, Keisherry. You still up in here, sis. The capital letters. I'm outie though. Smash that like y'all. On the way out, I'm gone. Wow. Did they get the guys? Did y'all see the one with the they killed I believe it was two sisters and a baby? Damn. Alright, fam, I'm gonna be back in the morning.